Hi and welcome to Watch the Time and my review of the Seagull 1963 chronograph. Now this is a column wheel chronograph and it's a Venus column wheel movement cloned by the Chinese. They bought all the equipment from the Swiss and they basically make their own. So this is a proper mechanical chronograph, and it's like a reissue of a watch that was from 1963, hence it's called the 1963. Lovely little watch. I'm just going to go through the packaging that I got with this one. It says Suggest on it. I'm not really sure what that means. But it comes in this nice box, nice heavy sturdy box. A booklet, massive booklet with tons of information in it, which I'll never read. And then under here you've got the watch, and it came with this green NATO strap, which at first glance looks alright, but it's a hateful thing. It's really stiff, and it doesn't wear nice. I mean, it's better than it was, because I put it in boiling water for about a day to try and soften it up, but it just doesn't feel nice. It's like the cheapest of cheap NATO's, really, the quality, so I don't use that. So it also came with a leather strap, which was okay. You could have got away with it on that, but ultimately I sort of wanted to find a nice NATO for this, and I found one of these stretchy sort of military sort of looking ones with the red stripe. I thought matched the chronograph hand quite nicely there. This is 18mm lugs and this is a 20mm strap, but it wears absolutely fine and you don't notice it when it's on. It's not an issue at all. This is a not an automatic watch, so it's hand wind. So you hand wind it and it lasts for a day or so. I think it's about 40 hours the power reserve in it once it's fully wound. So it's a kind of a wind it every day watch, but I don't mind that. I think it's quite nice. It's nice to interact with your watches, and I do really enjoy giving it a wind up and until it's, there you go, it's just hit the stop, so that's fully wound now and ready to go. One of the interesting things on this watch compared to all the other reviews I've seen is on every other review the hands on the subdials are different. One side it's just a stick and the other side it's got like the big counterbalance, but mine has got matching hands, both with the long counterbalance. Now I don't know if that's a mistake or they just ran out or what it was, but I've looked at tons of reviews and I've not seen another watch with both the subdial hands the same. And as you can see there, they're blue. They're not blued, they're just blue. But they look quite nice, and obviously a nice bit of colour there with the Arabics, and the little triangular markers are all in gold, and the dial is like a champagne colour. It says they're 21 jewels, and I've got no idea what that says, probably Seagull, something like that, or made in China down the bottom there. So to engage the chronograph, it's a really nice ka-chunk of the top button there, and as you can see the chronograph will whir into action. You can get lots of different sizes of this. I think they do like a 40mm and a sapphire crystal one and all different ones. I thought this was more like the original, so it's about 30, I think it's about 38mm. Let's just check. Yeah, this is a 38mm case by about 14.5mm thick, so it's a chunky little thing. As you can see there, it's quite a chunky monkey, nice signed crown, but with the acrylic crystal on there, I think it really suits. I mean, you could go for the sapphire one if you wanted a bit more scratch resistance, but there's something about the acrylic, the feel of it, that sort of squeaky feel and the look of it. I just think it's right for the watch. I'm pretty light on my watches, because I've got so many, so I don't wear them that often, but even so, I very rarely scratch my watches, so it's only if I'm working on the motorbike on a car or something that I might do that, but then I've got, you know, a G-Shock or something that I'll wear for that, so I do sort of tend to look after my watches. So obviously to stop the chronograph, it's another ka-chunk, stops the chronograph, and you can see there the minute register there, that's obviously the running seconds. The minute register there shows 1 minute, so we're at 1 minute 15 seconds, and then the reset is just a snap back like that, all very nice. Again, there's lots of options in this watch, but with this movement you really want to get this version with the display case back, because just look at that. I mean, for a not too expensive watch, I mean, you can pick these up for, you know, a couple of £100, maybe sort of $250, kind of, you know, less than $300. and around £200. I think that movement is just absolutely fantastic. You've got blue screws. They're not blued, but there are blue screws there, and you can see some jewels and the counterbalance going, and you can see these gears running around here. And obviously when you engage the chronograph, you actually see cams and things move. And then when I stop it, again you'll see all resets. And I just think that's a lovely thing. We've got some more writing around here, 1963, some stuff around here, I don't know what that is. Water resistance, I should think it's just barely anything, probably a bit of rain splash is about all you're going to get with this, because these pushers are not sealed or anything, so I certainly wouldn't dunk it underwater, but a little bit of splash on it should be okay. Obviously no loom on it whatsoever, so there'll be no loom shot, but it's all about that movement, and I think that's just a fantastic little movement in here. And when you show people this, you know, it is really impressive to see all the things that are going on in there. I think it's an absolutely fantastic little watch for the money. If you want to get a mechanical chronograph that I did, but I didn't want to spend an absolute fortune on it, this is a great option. And yes, you can go for the bigger version, the sapphire version. There's a version with a stainless steel case back, but I've gone for what I think is the best all-round version, and that's the one that's more true to the 1963 version of this watch. You know, it's a nice small size case. It doesn't look too small on the wrist. It looks absolutely fine. I'll put it on in a second. And with that acrylic crystal, I just think it looks absolutely superb. So I'll just put it on the wrist and show you what it looks like on my just over 7-inch wrist. I'm still wearing the Veja, absolutely loving this, the Veja Heritage watch. Just a very classic field watch, but I just love it. So there it is on my just over 7-inch wrist. I need to cut a bit of that strap down, it's a bit long. But I think you'll agree, it looks really nice. I say it's a small watch, but it's in keeping with the original. And if you want to go for the bigger one, then go for the bigger one, that's absolutely fine. But I really like this one. It's a bit of an attention grabber as well. People comment on it when they see it, and then you sort of take it off and show them that movement, that Venus column wheel movement in the back. And you know, I think it's a fantastic little watch. Keeps really good time as well. This one out of the box is running within 2 seconds a day, so so a quick wind every day keeps it going a treat, and you know, keeping really good time. I couldn't ask for anything more really. I bought this one second hand, mint, brand new in the box, for about 180 quid, so I'm well pleased with it. And just look at that dial. I mean, it's just beautiful, and that chronograph action is lovely as well, and it's a practical device for timing things. You know, it's nice and accurate, and that snapback reset is beautiful. Yeah, works really well. Well pleased with it. So comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Cheers, bye.